Hello and welcome to Tech Hive. Today I am going to take you to a mini project where we are going to connect a 16 by 2 LCD display with Arduino Uno without the use of potentiometer or a resistor. So let's start step by step. Step 1. List of required components and software installation. So we will need one Arduino Uno, one 16 by 2 LCD display, one breadboard and few jumper wires. Last but not least, the software setup. We will need an installation of Arduino IDE. For that you can follow the link given and download the IDE with respect to the operating system that you have installed on your system and install it like the regular installation of any other softwares that you might have installed before. So after this we can move to the step 2 where we just take a look at the connections required to connect the LCD display to Arduino Uno with the help of circuit diagrams. So here is the circuit diagram. Here you need to pause the video and make the connections as shown in the circuit diagram, or you can note down the connection notes written on the right top corner of the screen. Here I have already made these connections on my side and ready with the setups so that I can move to the next step. And also, if you have done with the connections and have cross-checked them, for just confirmation we can move to the next step. So next step can be the third step with coding. For the code you can copy the code from the link given in the descriptions. So now you can just copy that following the link, and we will just go to the next step with understanding the code. So we try to go through the code and try to understand it. So on a line number first you can see that the include method that indicates the adding a library called liquid crystal to code. This library actually belongs to the all functionality related to the LCD display, and line number 2 and 3 represents some global variables that needs to be used throughout our code. So next, on the next we have the method called setup. Make a note about this setup method. It's the only method which gets called only once throughout the life cycle of this code. So whatever the prerequisites for any special configurations or any special setup that requires only one times, we can do within this the block of setup method. So here we have set the analog write for the pin number 6 with the contrast value actually for the LCD display as a 60. You can see that the value is already declared as a global variable on a line number 2 with the variable con as an integer. On the next line we just begin with the 16 by 2 LCD display with the reference of the begin method through the LCD. Then the next method which is a loop, void loop. It is actually a method which gets executed itself again and again with the in a continuation, and the LCD references is getting used to set some values or some making some configurations or for the LCD display. Here with the set a cursor method, with the help of set cursor method we have just we can just say that to the LCD that we need to move the cursor to the some specific position like 0th column and the 0th row. Likewise on the next line we just added some static string hello everyone, and with the help of print method we're just going to display it on a LCD Make a note that we just have set the cursor to the very first column and the first row. So whatever the static string we have just passed, like it will be going to printed or displayed on the very first line on the display screen. Similarly, we just made a configuration again and moved the cursor to the next line by passing the arguments as a 0, 1, where the 0th is the column and the first one is the row index, and again passed a new string with the help of print method, and it's going to be displayed on the LCD display. So now our LCD display is going to display hello everyone on the first line and the tech hive dash isandeep on the second line. So this is all about the code, and now we will just push this code to the Arduino Uno board and take a look at the our output. Will and hope it will be work fine. So here is the output and it's working as expected. On the next we just summarize what we have done. Circuit diagrams and made the circuits. So I made circuit or made the connections with the Arduino Uno and the LCD display, and have written some code and understand that, and just after writing the code we just compile it and push it to the Arduino board, and have just gone through the output on the real hardware. So this is how to use the LCD display with Arduino Uno without potentiometer or a resistor. This is just a mini project, and I am going to extend this project and will add some more components. So till now subscribe my channel and wait for the next video. Till then, have a great time.